In this video, we're going to talk about the Schlage B571, which is the indicator deadbolt that is often used on public restrooms or changing rooms and things like that. So you'll see when you unbox it, it will come with an emergency egress key, a screw pack that contains a sub-mounting plate and all the various screws and face plates you need when you install. We'll go through that as we do an installation on this. Also comes with a dust box for the jam side. Then the latch. I'll show you in the video how you remove this faceplate. It comes with a rounded corner faceplate, but there's also a square faceplate provided, or you can choose to use a drive-in latch. So it comes with this little collar, and you can remove that latch by prying that, or you can remove the faceplate, I mean, by prying that from the back side. We'll show that in the video. And then of course in the box as well is the outside of this indicator deadbolt and the inside thumb turn. So the first thing we need to do is adjust the latch for the back set, which is the measurement from the edge of the door to the center of the bore hole. To do that on a Schlage latch, you just twist it and make it longer, the 2 3/4 back set, or you can twist it back for 2 3/8 size. So ours is 2 3/8, so I'm going to leave it there. But as you can see, our display here we're mounting it on is prepped for a square corner faceplate. From the factory it comes with rounded corner, but it also provides square corner. So to remove that rounded corner, there's a little notch on the back here. You can use a screwdriver and pry that off, and that faceplate will pop off. Then you can use the other. Next, we're going to install our latch. You'll notice on here it is labeled top, and the spindle hole is off center. So you'll want to make sure you install that correctly with the top on the top side. Alright, next we're going to start installing. You'll notice it's got a sticker on here that says to make sure the vacant symbol is centered. So we're going to peel that off, and you can rotate the spindle connector on the back to make sure that that's centered. Then we're going to line those two posts with the two holes in the latch. Next, we're going to take the base plate or sub-mounting plate and position that with those two holes lining up with those posts. And then using these larger screws provided, you can hand thread them and then use a screwdriver or a power drill like I'm using. Just don't over tighten. All right, the next thing we need to do is take the spindle that's provided. You'll notice there's some markings in it. Those are suggested cut lengths because they send this longer spindle that will accommodate several door thicknesses. You don't want to cut it too short, or the spindle can move inside of here, and if it's too short it won't activate the vacant in use sign on the other side. So for a 1 3/4 inch thick door, we're going to go down to this marking. So I cut that down using some needle nose, and using some force you can make that groove a little deeper, and then just grip it with the needle nose and break it off. Now we're going to insert it in the trim piece, and your deadbolt is in the open position, which means the spindle is going to be at that angle. So you'll rotate that so these mounting screws line up with the threaded holes on the subplate, and rotate the spindle in that direction. Once you've got that assembled, use these little set screws and attach the subplate. Alright, now when your deadbolt's in the open position, you'll see the vacant sign. When it's thrown, you'll see the in-use sign. The last step of this installation, which we'll not do today because we don't have a jamb, is you'll install this dust box on the jamb side with its corresponding faceplate. And there's some long screws provided that will go through the jamb into the studs of the wall, making it very secure. And that is it for the installation of our B571 indicator deadbolt. You'll notice in the box there's also an emergency egress key provided that will allow you to unlock it in the event of an emergency if you need to. This Schlage B571 is available in multiple finishes and can be ordered from our website, directorhardware.com. Thanks for watching.